Welcome to our channel.
So a lot of you have been asking us about how to slide into DMs. A lot of my friends, when they find someone they like on Instagram or on Facebook, they message me and they're like, so I found this person on Facebook, or I found this person on Instagram, and I need to send them a message, but what do I say? But I'm going to give you the full 411 on how to slide into DMs now.
So guys, we have 10 tips that we've come up with of how to slide into DMs. These 10 tips are from a girl's perspective. It's from our own experiences, things we've noticed that guys do or say, and it affects how you reply or if you even reply. So we're gonna fix that now. And it's from a girl's perspective. But I mean, girls, you guys can try it out too. We're starting from the least important tip to the most important tip. So number 10 is least important. Number 1 is the number 1 tip you wanna follow.
Okay, so number 10, don't have a private profile. Guys, this is the most annoying thing. You slide into my DMs and I can see a tiny profile picture of you, but I can't even recognize if I know you or not. Your profile's on private. I can't see any pictures of you.
You're probably not going to respond to that person.
Exactly.
And yes, you want the person to follow you, but I mean, a girl is not going to waste her time following a guy that slid into her DMs just to know how he looks. I mean, maybe there is a slight chance you will, but it's highly unlikely. If you want a girl to respond, remove the private profile.
And chances are, if we do follow you, we're gonna unfollow you 5 minutes later after you accept our follow request.
Exactly. Then our number 9 tip is to be relatable. If you want us to actually respond, we need to be able to connect. And I mean, looks aren't everything. And girls firmly believe that. Most girls firmly believe that. So we want to be able to connect with you.
For example, not so long ago, a guy did slide into my DMs. And it was related to one of the posts that I put up about body shaming. And he told me that I shouldn't worry about being thin, and people who tell me that I'm thin are jealous of me.
Okay, so our next tip
is number 8. So like our pictures, comment on our pictures, and then slide into our DMs. But don't be creepy stalkerish when it comes to commenting. Don't go comment on everything. Maybe a random comment here, oh my god, I love this look. Or, oh, I've been to this place before, I think it's beautiful. Just something that, again, relates to us, but put comments on our pictures so we know that you are...
Exist.
Exactly.
Yeah, that you
don't just pop out of nowhere and slide into my DMs. I'm like, so you've been following me for so long, but you never commented on anything, never liked anything.
And now you just one day woke up and slid into my DMs. Also with the comments, don't be creepy. Like, don't be forward. Girls like people that actually show interest. It's a lot more thoughtful. Then our number 7 tip is do not send redundant messages. Now, guys, if you slide into somebody's DMs and you're saying, hi, how are you? She does not read it. She does not respond. She is probably never going to respond. Do not send the exact same thing 5 times for the next 5 days.
Honestly, I've had people on Facebook that have been messaging me for, I think, the past 5 years, saying the same message to me, well, basically sending me the same message over the past 5 years, over and over again, expecting a response. If I haven't responded to you the first time, I'm probably never going to respond to the message.
Exactly.
Not because I'm being snobby to them, but probably it's something about you that I didn't like.
And the thing is, guys, people are doing it on Instagram as well. Like, don't do it. I mean, it just makes you look desperate and it's bringing your self-worth down. Don't do that. Just move on. Like, I mean, it's just don't do it.
Just don't. Our number 6 tip, guys, is use a compliment. So if you're DMing a girl, hey, how are you doing? I think that red dress you wore in your one picture looks really beautiful on you. Something simple, something to the point, something that's not too forward. Don't go say things like, hey, I think that red dress you wore made you look very sexy. I'm not going to respond.
Yeah,
And
like,
neither is she.
yeah, don't as she said, don't overdo it. Try and avoid using the word sexy when you're trying to compliment a girl. Maybe try and use stuff like gorgeous or beautiful is the best word, because beautiful talks about personality and the physical appearance, and I mean it shows more depth to your compliment as opposed to sexy, hot, whatever. Then I know you're just being forward and no one's gonna respond to that. Also, don't overdo it with the compliments. If she doesn't respond to the compliment, don't send another and another. Just stop there. Stop.
She's probably busy. She probably will respond to you. She's not going to respond now, but maybe later.
Yes. And your number. Where are we?
We're at number 5.
Halfway already. So, your number 5 tip is to put more pictures of yourself on your actual Instagram. Now, what I mean when I say this is a lot of guys have Instagram and they don't post. They have like 3 photos. One of the 3 might be a very unclear picture of them, or they have like absolutely no tagged pictures. Guys, if you don't know already, having no tagged pictures is the number 1 red flag for being a catfish or a fake account. No one's gonna respond to you.
Okay, that's one of the number
Yeah.
one.
None of the number 1 red flags. You need to have, like, if I see a guy's profile and he has around 50 to 60 pictures of himself and he looks like himself in every picture, I know there's a high chance this guy is not a catfish, and that's what we want to know, because that's a lot of the reason why women do not respond, as opposed to, like, I mean, actually responding, is because we don't know if the person's a catfish.
Also, if you do have an account on Instagram with your name that is a concept page where you only post pictures of concepts and not of actual pictures of yourself, put a link in your bio to another account that shows that you are a real person. Do something like that, because even if you have pictures of only things on your profile and not of yourself, show that you are a real person and that you are not just the thing on Instagram.
That's very important. So, on to our next tip.
Number 4. So guys, our number 4 tip is don't use pet names. Like, when guys slide into my DMs and like, hey hun, you look so gorgeous. No, it's not gonna work. Reason being, pet names, I feel, is something that, like, it grows on you. And if you don't know someone and use a pet name, it's like, you don't know me, but you're calling me hun, you're calling me babe, you're calling me gorgeous, you're calling me this, and I'm like, why?
Like, women associate pet names with emotions.
Yes.
And now, if you don't know me and you're using these pet names, it means nothing. It's meaningless because you don't know me. So it means nothing to me. It means nothing to you. That means later on, when you do, like, if we had to progress to something else, which you probably wouldn't because I won't respond, I'm not gonna even take your pet name seriously, because I know you're the type of guy to be messaging every girl saying, hey hun, hey hun, hey hun, or hey sexy, hey beautiful, hey whatever. Whatever you say, I don't know. I won't take it seriously, and for me, I'm not sure about you. When I see something like that, I automatically think this guy's gonna cheat on his girlfriend. He's the type of guy to cheat on his girlfriend. It's a bit judgy, but that's what I think.
Well, I guess it's a bit twofold.
Then our number 3. Oh, we're moving through this faster than I thought.
We're almost at number 1, guys. But if you do think this is helping you, comment in the comment section below.
So your number 3 tip is to show interest. If you're sliding into a girl's DMs, show interest. And this is, like, so important. I think that putting a number 3 doesn't do it enough justice, because the thing is, I respond to people that talk to me about my dancing, because I'm like, they could be potential clients. If you know that I'm dancing and you're DMing me about my dancing related thing, it's either someone that appreciates what I do, so I acknowledge you, I will talk to you, or you're a potential client, so I will also talk to you because I respect my clients in that way. So if you're showing interest, it's a winner. She's gonna probably respond. I mean, you do get a lot of people that just won't respond regardless who you are, and most likely they're probably already taken, or if not in a formal what's the word, official relationship, they probably have their eye on someone else. It's not always personal, guys, but that is how it is. So show interest in what they do. It also shows that you not just seeing a pretty face and you're like trying to DM every single girl. It looks like you've been following them and you actually like them.
It personalizes your message, basically.
Definitely, exactly. She just puts it so seamlessly into one sentence.
Because if you do message them about something they're doing, something they have done, a place they've been to, it shows that you've been showing interest in them.
Yes.
And that you're not just going to every girl's profile and being like, hey, beautiful, how are you doing? It's like, he's actually looked at my profile, he knows what I'm doing, so maybe I should respond.
Yes. So, our number 2.
Our number 2 tip is use a catchy line. Now, I know a lot of you are like, I'm a very catchy person, but let me just put it to you lightly. There's a very fine line between catchy and cheesy. Cheesy is those cheesy pickup lines that you Google on the internet and you go and use on people. Catchy is something that you say to someone that gets your attention or gets their attention. So, if you want to use a catchy line, okay, for example, if you got your eye on someone and let's say they're a doctor and you want to message them, you could be like, maybe go and look up some medical terms and throw
So basically
a catchy term together with something relating to them.
Yeah.
It makes it relatable. They'll be like, how does this person know so much about what I do? And then also, it's catchy. It's like they get caught into wanting to know how do you know so much about them.
Yeah. So yeah, that also needs to be relatable. So don't just get a random catchy line that doesn't relate to the person, because then it's also meaningless.
So I do remember I was talking to, I think, a Portuguese guy at one stage, and one of the lines I used on him, I asked him, "Are you hot like a Portuguese chicken?" Which was relatable to him because he's Portuguese, and hot as in looks wise. Are you hot like a Portuguese chicken?
Be innovative. There was this guy that slid into my DMs and he put a screenshot of the contact. You know, the create a new contact screen, and it was name, contact number, email address, and that kind of things. And he's like, "Hey, please can you do a quick survey for me?" I thought it was something serious, and I opened it, and then I saw what it was, and I actually had a good laugh because it was actually really, really funny and it was innovative. But I didn't respond to that because, as I said earlier, don't be redundant. He had sent me like 3 or 4 messages over like a time period previously that I didn't respond to. So I was like, oh, it's this guy that I didn't respond to. I'm not going to respond now. That's why I said don't be redundant, because it kind of like not ruins your reputation, but
it makes you look needy. And if you're needy and you haven't even met me, how are you going to be in a relationship?
It kind of just puts us off.
Our number 1 tip, guys, for sliding into DMs
is... That was my tip.
Did I have number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So, our number 1 tip for sliding into DMs is have a profile picture of yourself. When I go into my DMs and I look at that little picture on the side, I want to see a person. I don't want to see that blank thing of a person that Instagram has when you don't have a profile picture. I want to see a picture of your car, but I mean, I want to see you. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to your car. I want to see a person.
90% of the time, if you don't have a profile picture, we don't respond. Because to us, it looks like a catfish.
So that is our top 10 tips for sliding into DMs. We try to put it in order of importance for you, and I hope you follow all of these tips. And I really hope it works for you. Let us know if it actually worked, if it was of any help.
If you do wish to slide into our DMs, you can slide into @WeAreTheWonderTwins on Instagram.
Yes, and you can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and you can subscribe below. Thanks for watching, guys.
Live the life you love.